guys competed. We started every quarter in a deficit, which is troubling and kind of been a point of concern for us the last couple games. But our guys competed. It's just the education to a young team of how to come out and start the game with a sense of urgency. The margin of error that we talked about, we have 0, and we can't put ourselves in a deficit. But I thought our guys really did a great job of fighting. The fans got into the game and gave us some support. Just to make a run and get back in the game where it really was kind of getting away from us. And even then we had a bunch of opportunities to get some steals to cut it from 7 to 5. And, just didn't get the 50-50 ball, but no lack of effort by our guys, and I'm proud of them for that.
Coach, you guys outscored 2 out of the 4 quarters. What was the main difference between that third and fourth quarter from your vantage point?
Third quarter, I just thought we had no answer for Giannis. He just started putting his head down. We didn't have the gaps closed defensively, and he was getting in the paint and getting to the foul line. We just didn't have an answer for him, and he played with a low sense of urgency, and he was putting his head down, getting to the rim. And so that was the troubling part. I thought the fourth quarter, defensively, our effort to get back, and offensively, we settled. A bunch of shots that we took to start the fourth quarter that we know they're going to collapse. They play, they keep their 5 men all the way down at the rim. Some opportunities to get in the paint, try and move their defense, get some threes. So just some of the things. I thought the first half, from an offensive standpoint, was probably our best half of the year. A lot of execution. I think we only had 6 turnovers, but to see Cam and to see DeAndre Hunter. Really were involved in that first half, and we were executing our offense, moving from side to side, and just getting rhythm looks. That was really the reason why we were up in the first half. I just saw our effort defensively to start the quarters. Every quarter really was troubling.
Coach, can you speak on the bench? The bench came in and played well. It seemed like they kept bringing the team back when they were down.
Yeah, I just thought our effort. Once we got off to the slow starts, Vince was instrumental in that, and I've said it all along. Vince isn't a defensive specialist. One thing that Vince does is he talks and he communicates, and that's leadership, and that's why we missed him on the road trip, and that's why we're thankful to have him here. He settles our guys. Our guys, are still learning. A lot of guys are still learning where to be and how to communicate with one another, and he just comes in and he gives us a voice, and we need that voice. Trey Bembry will never show up on the stat sheet in terms of impact, but he's a guy that's always flying around and can settle us in different ways. But it's the starters, and they know it. How do we start better is going to be the biggest question we have moving forward.
Coach, what was your message to the team when it seemed like they were visibly frustrated with the refs tonight?
It's fighting. I thought our guys competed. I thought our guys fought. They're trying to be aggressive and make the right plays, and when that whistle doesn't go your way, it is frustrating. It was frustrating for me. It's kind of why I got a tech. But I said all along, we still have to compete. It's one play, you move on, and we still have to compete. And so that's me as well, and it's the players. And I thought our guys did that. We were down. That was a big hole when both Trey and I got the tech. We were down big, but they kept fighting, and they actually turned it up even more. Just with the effort and pressing and trying to get the ball out of hands and create some turnovers.